Long ago in the village of Eziaku, there lived a woman named Amara, a woman whose name alone caused people to straighten their backs and choose their words carefully. Amara was wealthy, very wealthy. She was married to the richest man in the village, yet few people ever spoke about him. He was quiet, low profile and humble, a man who dressed simply and greeted everyone with the same calm respect. Whether one was rich or poor made no difference to him. He spoke little, listened often, and never announced what he had. Amara was the opposite. She announced her wealth at every opportunity.
I have this. I have that. My husband bought this for me. Can your husband afford such a thing?
Her laughter was sharp, never warm. It reminded people of what they lacked. She enjoyed watching admiration flicker across people's faces, knowing it was mixed with envy. Her compound was the largest in the village, filled with imported furniture, shining tiles, and heavy curtains she loved to boast about. She threw parties often, not because she loved people, but because she loved being admired. At these gatherings, she paraded her lace fabrics like trophies.
This one is from overseas.
She would say proudly.
Do you know how much it costs?
She would pause, smile, and add softly,
Some people don't even earn this in a year.
People attended her parties for many reasons: curiosity, obligation, or hope. Some hoped she might give a gift. Others hoped she might help them in difficult times. But Amara never did. If someone hinted at need, she laughed. If someone asked directly, she dismissed them. If someone praised her, she leaned closer. She was rich, but stingy with her heart. During her week-long birthday celebration, she invited many women from the village. Each night, food was displayed lavishly, music played loudly, and Amara spent her time boasting about her clothes, her jewelry, her house, and her husband's wealth. She never once asked if anyone was struggling. She never once noticed tired eyes or worn sandals. She only noticed who was watching her. And then came the morning after the 7th night. Amara woke up later than usual. Her room was quiet in a way that felt wrong. Normally, by that time, her house would already be alive. The sound of maids sweeping, pots clanging in the kitchen, and her husband's calm footsteps moving through the compound. Instead, there was silence. She rang the small bell by her bed. No one came. She frowned, annoyed, and rang it again. Harder this time. Still nothing. Grumbling, Amara climbed out of her large bed, wrapped herself in her expensive silk robe, and stepped into the corridor. The air felt strangely cold. When she reached the living room, she froze. The house was empty. The sofas were gone. The carved tables were gone. Even the heavy imported curtains had vanished. Her heart began to pound. She rushed to the kitchen. Empty. The storehouse. Empty. Panicking, she ran outside. The gates were wide open. The cars were gone. The guards were gone. Even the dogs that once barked at strangers were nowhere to be found. Only then did the truth strike her fully. Her husband, the quiet man she barely listened to, the man she often interrupted when he advised her to be kinder, had left. And with him, everything. By afternoon, the news spread through the village like harmattan fire. People gathered at a distance, whispering, as Amara sat outside her once grand house, stunned. Some felt pity. Others remembered her laughter, her sharp tongue, her refusal to help when they were in need. That evening, hunger struck her hard. She had never cooked a meal in her life. She had never even served herself water. As the sun dipped behind the trees, Amara realized she had not eaten all day. Swallowing her pride, she tied a scarf around her head and walked toward the nearest compound. There, she met Ngozi, a woman she had once mocked for wearing faded wrappers.
Ngozi,
Amara said softly, forcing a smile.
Please, can you help me with some food? Just for today.
Ngozi looked at her quietly. She did not smile. She did not insult her either.
You can sit there,
Ngozi said, pointing to a low stool.
If there is anything left after my children eat, I will give you.
Heat rushed to Amara's face, but hunger was louder than pride. She sat. When Ngozi finally handed her a small bowl of watery soup and gari, Amara ate as if her life depended on it. No one praised her clothes. No one admired her jewelry. No one asked about her parties. She went home that night with a heavy heart. Over the next few days, things only became worse. She visited women she had once invited to her birthday parties, women who had laughed nervously as she bragged. One shut her door gently, another pretended not to be home. A third laughed and said,
"Can your husband afford this?"
before walking away. Each rejection cut deeper than the last. By the end of the week, Amara was weak, tired, and desperate. That night, sleeping on a mat in her empty house, she had a strange dream. She stood at the edge of the village forest. The air was thick and heavy. From the darkness emerged an old woman whose eyes glowed like fireflies.
"You have eaten alone long enough."
Amara tried to run, but her feet would not move.
"Do you know why your riches left you?"
Amara shook her head, tears streaming down her face. A large tortoise crawled forward and stood upright.
"When wealth comes without humility, it becomes a curse,"
it said slowly. A goat appeared, chewing calmly.
"You laughed at empty hands. Now, your own hands are empty,"
the goat said. A crow flew overhead, cawing loudly.
"You mistook admiration for love.
It cried.
But love cannot be bought.